Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of my Master of PVM series. And holy shit, it's been a long time since I've made an episode of this series. I'm pretty sure the last one was in July of last year, so I am really sorry guys that I haven't updated you. So it's back now, and enjoy, and for any new viewers that might not know what's going on, this is my series to go for all the boss pets and all of the boss drops. So for example, if I go to Kelphite King, I have to get every single unique Drygore drop, and I also need to get the Kelphite King pet to finish that boss. And I have to do that for every boss that matters. Now I haven't decided if I'm including raids or not, but that's so far ahead. But enough babbling, let's go into the episode. So as you guys might know, this series was very Araxxi centric, and I ended the last episode with 365 kills. And if you guys forgot, I also had the base pet for Araxxi. At this point, I had it on like kill 100 or something. It was like really lucky. So I was just hoping for the egg drops to finish up Araxxi. And I did just that. Only like 30 kills into this episode. Around kill number 400, I got the Araxxi egg drop. And just 13 kills later, I got another one. And that is the last pet for Araxxi. So basically in the early 400s, I finished all of the pets for Araxxi, and we are now done with this boss. But I ended up doing more because I was planning on doing a loot from 500 video, which you guys probably saw a long time ago. I finished that back in like August. And I also did some more kills after 500 to finish up my last leg. If you've seen that loot from 500 video, you guys know how lucky I am at this boss. And yeah, it goes without saying. I don't really need to explain anything. But now we can say goodbye to Araxxi. I don't need to come back. I got all of the drops and I got all the pets. So for the next boss, I actually did this quite recently, like within the last month. I started my QBD. I only did like 100 kills, nothing special, but it was kind of cool. I ended up getting every single unique QBD drop. I got the Visage, the Dragon Kite, the upgrade kit, and all of the royal pieces. Now, I didn't get the pet, but I mean, I can't expect it with only 100 kills. But it's nice to be done with the drop requirement this early, just for shits and giggles. But yeah, this boss is going to take forever. I can see myself going like 1,500 to 2,000 kills before I get the pet, but that's alright, because QBD makes a lot of money, and the more I do it, I guess the more money I'll have by the end of the series. And for the next boss, which was actually really recently, if you've been watching my last few streams, I know I haven't been streaming lately, but I was doing some Bandos for invention training. And during my double experience weekend, I basically did Bandos the entire time so that I would get double strength experience, and I'd also train invention slowly, even though it's not doubled. But either way, I did a lot of Bandos, and I had 1,000 kills on the counter before I started doing it for this series. So keep that in mind. I already had the first threshold completed. But holy shit, I got the pet at 300. So that means I got it at 1,300 kill count, which I feel is very lucky because, I mean, it starts out at a drop rate of 1 in 5,000. So yeah, that's pretty crazy. We're now at 3 pets completed. That's awesome. It was very nice to finish up the pet this early. But that doesn't mean I'm done. I am doing more Bandos because I want to make a loot from 20 hours or 30 hours video in the future. So I'm still working on that. And for this series so far, I think I'm at like roughly 1,000 kills. But all you guys need to know is I'm done with the Araxxi pet now, and I am done with the Bandos pet now, so pretty good progress in this series. And yeah, that does it for this episode. Let's go into the slides, and then we can go and see how much my tab is worth. I know you guys are wondering how much it is now, because oh man, it's a lot of money. So as I explained earlier, I was at 577 kills for Araxxi. I ended up finishing 4 total legs within that amount of kills, which is pretty good. Not too bad. I did get 9 total hilts. I know some people wonder why I call them hilts. I just have always called them hilts. I don't really know what other way I could call them, but either way, for the most part, the webs made a ton of profit. The eyes made a lot of profit early on, and then towards the end, they didn't really even profit at all. And then the fang I got when I made no profit. So I did make a ton of money on this boss, and you guys will see that later in the episode. Next, I talked about Queen Black Dragon, and as you can see, I also did get every single drop at least once. So we're done with that requirement. Now I'm just hoping for the pet. And shit, dude, it's going to take forever to get the QBD pet because it's like 1 in 2,000 drop rate or something. I don't know if I can handle it. And then for the last boss, I did Bandos. I was at 1,054 kills. And again, I did get one of each drop, which is nice as well. It'd be nice to get more chest plates and more tacets because they're the most expensive part of the Bandos gear. Now the helmet and pretty much everything else other than the chest plate and the tacets they're pretty worthless, but it's okay to get them, I guess. And then here's the total stats of the series. And I totally forgot how crazy some of the numbers are on here. Like, I'm at 30 total effigies. The strength experience is ridiculous, like 27 million so far. Now the time that I have done the series so far, 250 hours, that is a lot. Granted, a lot of that is from Araxxi, so now I'm going into different bosses. I'll probably won't be spending as much time doing the other bosses. Next here is the boss pet page. So yes, we are now done with the Bandos, Sarah, and all of the Araxxi pets. So that's pretty decent progress. I have started the Dagannoth King's last episode, so maybe I should go back. There are a couple other bosses that I've started that I will talk about in future episodes, but as you guys know, this is a very slow-going series. It's just for fun. I just gotta hope I get lucky on a lot of these guys. And if you're wondering where are the Virago pets, like Vitalis and Bombi, that's actually on the Virago drop page every time I do Virago, so I don't have either of those, don't worry about it. So that's enough rambling about everything. Let's go into the price check and see how much my tab is worth. Alright, because it's been so long since I've made an episode of this series, I want to refresh you guys on what the tab looks like. Now, most of these items are from this series, but a lot of them do come from the Slayer series as well when I'm going for 120 Slayer. I do have a couple loot videos in here that I'm just keeping track of in a notepad, and just know that in all of these bosses that I've been doing for the Master of PVM, I have everything written down, so I know exactly where we are for each of the bosses. Yeah, just know that Araxxi is where a lot of this money's coming from. Like, all of these onyxes are from Araxxi alone. Now, I'll get a lot of those from going for the Kiln pet, but that's a long time from now. And a lot of these rune items are from this series as well. So, it's just crazy to see what this tab looks like. Like, every time I open my bank, it's just so many fucking items. And then I also have this quote-unquote rare items tab. Now it has, like, my rings and just rare items in general. What you have to know is for my Kelphite King and my next kills that I had in this series, I sold those loots for loot videos. So you guys can check those loot videos if you want to see the exact items. But by the end of the series, I will be rebuying the items to show you exactly what I got, but I do have the cash written down of what it is, so you guys don't have to worry about that. Yeah, it's just absolutely insane how much money is in this tab. So yeah, now let's talk about how much money I made in this episode alone. Now, in episode 5, which I made in July, and that was the last time I updated the series, I was at 365 Araxxi kills, and you guys saw that I was at 577 now. So that means I got like over 200 kills in this episode that I never talked about on this channel, and holy shit, I made a ton of money. From Araxxi alone, I made 515 million GP, and then QBD I got 23 million, and then for Bandos I had 49 mil. So if you add all of that up and you add it to the previous total in episode 5, which was 1.3 billion. We are now at 1.889 billion GP. So we're almost to 2 bill, and that's insane. Like, we're definitely going to pass max cash next episode. Oh man, this is the reason why I really enjoy this series. It's just crazy to see how much money I've made so far. And it looks like this episode was the most profitable. But again, it's been like almost a year, so it's not that impressive. But anyway, guys, I'm glad that I'm back into the series, and just know that my episodes will take a long time to get out, but I will be working on them. School is kind of busy, so it is hard to, get all of these bosses killed and stuff for the series, but I'll try my hardest, and hope you guys are enjoying the series again. Oh, and before I go, I wanted to ask, what is the boss that you want to see in the next episode? I kind of want to switch it up a bit, so if there's a certain boss that you want to see me kill in the next episode and go for the pet, comment it down below, and I'll take your guys' suggestions. So I'll see you guys in the next video, whatever it is. Have a good day.